Hello and welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 54. No, 44. Welcome to Battle of the Beasts All Generation episode number 44. I'm Adam and today I've got two more beasts fighting out for a spot in round 2, and this would also be the last video of today's session. Both of these beasts I'm relatively neutral about because they are, well, one is the high point of their series for me. However, compared to this one, compared to the other one, which isn't a high point of the series, they're relatively close in like my perspective kind of thing. Anyway, so representing Series 3, The Dark Realm, Book number 6, Sting, the Scorpion Man, and representing Series 5, The Shade of Death, Book number 1, Krabb, Master of the Sea. So this battle will need to be a... Hold on, I need to check something for Krabb. Okay, the battlefield, unfortunately, picture there please, will need to be the clock arena from Catching Fire. Because of one of Krabb's abilities, which kind of restricts his land movement. And as Sting can't particularly swim, we got a problem. So we're going to need to adapt to that. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So with that, let's get to the facts. I got a bit of a cold. Okay, we're back from that, and now we're going to go into weaknesses. So we're going to start with Sting first. And for Sting's weaknesses, one is his human parts. Sting still has a human head and neck and are still vulnerable to most attacks. Okay. And the other one is tail removal. Sting's tail can be cut off. For Krabb's weaknesses, we have enchantments, land restriction, and durability limits. So with this, both of these have relatively good, bad weaknesses here because of certain problems there, but nothing that is a game ender. So let's see what we can do here. So with that, let's get into the fight. So as the chamber doors open, Sting scuttles out of the main entrance and scuttles along the spoke with his sword and his pincer ready to fight. Krabb makes his way underneath the water, and he can hear the vibrations of the rock as Sting scuttles over, in which Krabb rises up, lifts up his pincer and smashes the spoke from behind Sting. Sting turns around, just wondering what the hell that was. And right when he was about to turn back round again to scuttle towards the centre, another pincer brings itself down, trapping Sting almost instantly on a spoke in the middle of the arena. Well, not the middle, but middle of the arena, from the middle to the edge. There we are. Krabb rises up from the sea, from the water, stares down on top of Sting. Sting stares up at him, readying his sword, and goes to slash at Krabb's leg. Krabb felt the pain, and Krabb just retaliates by snapping towards Sting. Sting rears back on his back four legs and balancing on his tail, and attacks back with his sword and his other pincer, snapping and slashing at Krabb's pincers and legs. They're just going at each other, pinching, slashing, biting at each other. Krabb is not hitting Sting as much, but Sting is getting a lot of good hits on Krabb, but they don't seem to be affecting him that much. And ultimately, Sting goes to give another slash of his sword. However, Krabb dodges it by taking a step backwards. and Sting, in a fit of rage, because anger, throws his sword at Krabb, in which Krabb lifts up his pincer and catches it, and Sting realises he made a mistake. Krabb swings his pincer with the Sting's sword and slashes at Sting's legs. It slashes right through 4 of Sting's 6 legs. Sting roars in pain, and Krabb brings up the tail again and slashes down on top of Sting's tail. Sting roars in pain again and realises that the only thing he can do to try and get away is swim away. But he dives into the water. However, Sting did not really consider that scorpions can't really swim. They can breathe underwater for a while, but because of the human head, yeah, that's not going to work. So Sting kind of got himself into a bit of a problem there. Krabb submerged himself underneath the water and already swam himself in front of Sting. Sting stares at Krabb in utter fear, and Krabb just gives a sinister smile of satisfaction as he brings up Sting's sword again and slashes down at Sting, but this time only slashing one pincer off. Krabb then realises he's not going to finish Sting off with his sword, so he goes up to the top of the water and chucks it over the arena wall. Krabb submerges himself again and sees Sting trying to swim away. However, Krabb just casually approaches, uses his pincer, pinches onto Sting's back, digging his pincer into Sting's back, just hurting Sting even more, pulling Sting towards him, roars in his face. Sting's face is going purple from holding his breath for so long. Krabb starts to feel some remorse, but then realises this used to be the human that helped Malvo, and Malvo was a very bad man to Tom. I was going to say the person that enchanted Krabb, but no, that's actually Velmau. So what he does, instead of showing remorse, he bites down on Sting's head and rips it off from the body, as the rest of the body just flails downwards and the body floats upwards, because that's what bodies do when they die. Krabb munches on the rest of the head and makes his way back to his chamber. So with that, Krabb has won, Sting has lost. If you think Sting should have won, please do in the comments below why you think that. How my word is final and Krabb is the winner. And if you ask me, there was really no way in which Sting was winning that fight. Now, we'll go along with the obvious. Krabb is so much larger than Sting, has the height advantage and so much more. And also, Sting's personality is angry, and being angry, he doesn't normally think before he does. He doesn't think before he does. And because of that, he would normally just throw. He seems like the kind of beast that would throw his sword in a fit of rage because he can't hit him. In which Krabb will use that to his advantage and attack back. And Sting will realise, oops, I made a mistake. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press that little notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.